Hello Scorpio, how are you? Welcome to your April tarot reading. Let's have a little look and see what's cooking. Working with a nice deck, Mythic Tarot. Lovely colours. Got to move my wires out of the way, guys, so it's not disturbing you. Right, let's have a little look and see what's... Whoa! This deck is just so alive at the moment, so let's have a little peep. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. Are you ready for change? Are you ready for growth? Because you've got a lot of it coming towards you. This energy of Pluto in Aquarius is breaking free, breaking through, breaking away from. We're shedding a skin here and we're moving into different areas and different stages, Scorpio. So let's have a look and see how that's relevant and what the tarot have got to say. Okay. Yeah. Lots and lots of personal growth here. Yeah, wow, those two are out. So let's see what else we've got. 3, 4. Let's get these over first. Wow, the Page of Swords. Interesting. Thinking about what to do next. We bring the Lovers. This can be contractual. The Six of Swords, whatever this is that we're getting involved with here, we are moving forward. And the Queen of Swords, I like it. All right. So yeah, we're moving from the page where we may well have been thinking, and this is not something that's happened last week, guys. This is something that we've been working towards from the beginning of the year, Scorpio. So again, this energy of deciding where we want to be, what do we want to let go of, certainly with the eclipse coming in as well. This is going to be an interesting time for you. So we've got this eclipse, solar eclipse in Aries. It's going to be happening. It's going to be happening in your 6th house, and that's on the 20th of this month. So again, 6th house energies breaking through. If you've been waiting on communications, particularly, and a lot of swords on the table. It has been very hectic with Mars in Gemini. But this is looking good. Wow, the 9 of Pentacles. What we've built, we can now look and think, yeah, I did that. I've achieved this. The 7 of Cups. Let's not be delusional about what we can and cannot do at this time. And please note that this 7 of Cup energy is actually underneath Lover's energy. So we'll talk about that in a minute. The Knight of Wands, ironically, movement. If we've been stuck, this is, on one level, it's almost like choices, okay? So we've got choices on the table for you, Scorpio, to make these changes, whether or not it's your personal life, whether or not it is your work energies, but certainly work routines, getting more healthy certainly could be something. But I am really interested because Pluto, of course, which rules your solar sign, it is in Aquarius. It's an intense, it's 0 degrees, it's in the 4th house. And 4th house, of course, is family. It's about emotional security, but it can also link with home. So, could be a few Scorps out there who are looking to make some moves. I've got a very close friend of mine who is Scorpio, and she's actually doing just that at the moment. So she's looking. Right, so 10 of Wands. This is interesting as well. 10 of Wands and just often talk about being burdened. But please note that the fleece is here. And I feel as if we can put this down at some point. Fabulous. Chariot energy. This is Cancer energy. King of Pentacles reversed. Right. Okay. Now, normally, Pentacle King, again, it's financial, someone that's quite trustworthy, someone who at the end of the day, can be helpful in some way. He's not the King of Swords, so he's not really an advisory energy, but I'm looking at this and thinking, the fact that it's reversed, again, this is all coming under this cup energy. I'm going to talk to you in a minute. We'll come back to it. 2 of Cups, yeah, definitely. And this could be where, again, relationship energies. Wow, 9 of Cups. This is beautiful. So let me just move these up a little bit for you guys so we can really see the imagery on them because they are lovely. So again, it's been thinking about what I need to do. Page of Swords energy. Um, Sometimes that can cause a lot of anxiety with a Page of Swords. It is a mental energy. Um, Looking towards some sort of contractual agreement. If we look at the Lovers as being a Gemini energy, certainly with the Mars, you may have been putting a lot of effort into securing contracts, or making way for this renewal and this growth that we've been talking about, because you are going to go through it. So again, Nine of Pentacles. This is certainly talking to me about achievements. Not quite the 10, nearly there. So again, with this Knight of Wands and this area that deals with disillusionment, may well be that it is houses. Maybe you've been looking to move house. Maybe you've been looking to leave the lover. Maybe you've been looking to leave the property. Whatever this is about, either way, it's about you shedding skin, Scorpio, and moving on from the situation that we've got at this time. So we're making plans. We're looking at it. It's important we're not delusional about it. Okay, Knight of Wands does talk to me about movement. All knights are about movement, and wand energy is fast energy. All right, so when this does come together, I think where we may have ummed and ahed and we've found things slightly problematic, now this change is coming. I see it as positive. We're able to put the weight down. What we need to acknowledge with this Ten of Wands energy, yeah, it does talk about being burdened, but it can also link me with work as well. So for any Scorpios out there that are looking for new contracts around working areas, we do know that this eclipse is coming on the 6th. It is important, I feel as well, that we get out there and we have a little bit more fun, Scorpio, all right? I honestly feel that we're really moving. It's definitely a go for you around this transformational, And, it can be challenging. Of course it can. Life is challenging. But, yeah, definitely looking at your resources, really pushing that personal reach, really stretching yourself. And there is an indication here with, Lover's energy, cups on the table. Scorpio is all about sex. It's all about that sexual connections as well. So it may well be that we've got quite a lot of this coming forward for you. So 2 of Cup energy, 9 of Cup. Maybe this was somebody who wasn't satisfactory, for instance. Or maybe you thought we could have gone forward with it, but we're now recognising actually, right, maybe not. So there is this, this energy talks about commitment. When the King of Pentacle is in an upright position, and normally I don't read them reversed, but you can reverse. I'm going to do this today. This is telling me that it's not as stable. All right, so if you've had problems, if the contract's not been stable, if you've been in, you've been in a situation where things, the goalposts have been moved a lot, and you've found it very confusing, it's been difficult. I feel that ultimately is going to start to move away from you. And we've got some nice energy. We've got Mercury is going to be moving into Taurus the day tomorrow, I think, actually. And I think this is going to be good for you, Scorpio. I think there's a lot going on here. The Mercury energy is in that 7th house. Sorry, in the 6th house again. So again, but it's going to be moving quite quickly. Let's see. Could be quite social. A bit more social. We're meeting different people. We're engaging with different people. And I think that this in itself is going to be really transformative as well. Plus, of course, we do have Uranus in Taurus. And again, that's up there in that 6th. So there's some really interesting energies to come around you. And just to remind you guys, around this eclipse, Scorpio energy, it's a fixed water sign. If you've got planets in your chart between 0 and 5 degrees, you're really going to sort of feel this eclipse energy coming through for sure. And as I said, we've got this full moon coming up on the 7th in Libra. So yeah, it's going to be quite interesting, I think, for you this month. It's like things coming to fruition, really seeing things for what they are, acknowledging a degree of limitation, but sort of being okay with that. All right, so you can either hack it or jack it. All right, one of my favourite sayings, Scorpio. So you either stay with what we've got, or you do make those changes. You do change that job, change that situation. But either way, this has been around for a while. We're planning. We're going forward, and I do feel confident that you are going to be all right. Okay, so yeah, I'm all right with it. I think here it is. Look for relationship energies. There is quite a lot to do for you around that seventh as well. Quite nice, chatty. Venus into Taurus. It's nice. And I know Mercury is going to go retrograde a little bit later on, but I think it's this week as well. But at the end of the day, just go with it, Scorpio, because I do think it's going to be an interesting month. And you know what? I say this a lot, but Scorpio energy, we use Scorpio to osmose into a situation, or we meet someone and we get to know them on a much deeper level, or we are able to begin to understand ourselves on a much deeper level, and our desires, and what those are now, and how we've come from what we thought we wanted to what we now want, right? So, as I say, I often talk about that we are all in this constant state of becoming, right? Every breath. So, moving forward, Scorps, it's good stuff. What's been problematic, I'm feeling it's easing up for you. We are able to get away and breathe a little bit with this. Queen of Swords energy, you know what you're doing, you really do. So even though you might doubt yourself, don't. Very together. You don't miss a trick. And certainly I think that the energy of this eclipse on the 20th, you're going to feel it if you've got those early degrees. You are going to feel it. We're all going to feel it in some way. But I just feel that for you, we could meet someone. It's much more social as well. I think we are going to get out there, a bit more fun and enjoying it. But you're definitely not staying on the same spot. Enough's enough. We're getting out of this skin. We're going into something else. We're morphing into our next stage. All right, Scorpio. Hope you enjoyed that. Take it easy. If you have to end. Because end at the end of the day is all about new beginning. That's Scorpio. Take care, Scorps. If you were happy with the reading, click like, please share. Really appreciate that. Helps the algorithm, helps me grow the channel. And I'll catch up in May. God bless. Take it easy, guys. Bye now.